struggling with addiction, struggling with just bullshit in general. Um, like whether it's you're just getting in a new place and you left a domestic violence situation or you're trying to get away from a domestic violence situation, you need help trying to get away. I just got out of a toxic situation my damn self. I know how hard it is to get that voice back. I know how hard it is to realize that you're worth it to everything. The last couple videos I just posted on my TikTok right here, that's me. You know, that one, the very last one I did, anybody who, if you know me, I am always that person who is there for somebody else. And I've always been that way. I've been that person who wants to fix somebody, what's wrong with somebody. And this is a way that me and Donnie can give back and say, hey, we believe in you. We trust in you.
Right.
We, we want you to succeed. We want you to be somebody better. Even when somebody tells you that you are a piece of, because let me
Right.
tell you, we've all been there. We've all suffered from
Exactly.
that mental shit. I suffer with demons every day. Did I wake up in the best mood this morning? Not really. Did I overthink this morning about some shit? Most definitely. Uh,
Absolutely.
did I worry about shit that's gonna happen today? Not at all. I'm gonna be honest with you. Let me tell you a little bit of a story time. When I was in my addiction, up until January 27th, 2020, there was a tooth right here. I got veneers. This tooth right here came out because I used to love to eat ice. It came out and it was out for 18 months. And I didn't worry about my hair. I didn't worry about getting, even though my hair needs to be done now. I used to not worry about my hair. My hair grew out way out because I've been a blonde since I was like 14. My hair grew out. I didn't worry about my personal hygiene. I didn't worry about what clothes I had on. I didn't give a shit if they were clean or they were dirty because that's what happens in addiction. But the moment I became clean and I got out of rehab, I went and got my nails done. I went and got my tooth fixed. I went and got my hair done. I went and bought me some new clothes. And let me tell you, just that little bit of stuff, it changed the way I felt about myself for once in like 2 years. I did not care.
So Donna, the one that you hopped in the car with,
Okay.
Donna.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Police cop Donna.
Yeah. She said, "Tell Mama June." I said, "Hi."
Hi, girl. What's up? Thanks for kind of helping that situation. We won't talk about it. It's not that's past. We don't look in us because let me tell you guys, and let me tell you something. This is something that hit home for me last night. Um, because Donnie was live relieving late last night. But there was a girl that came in and I went over and showed her a bunch of love. But then also, kind of what I've always tell myself that I've had to learn is that looking what happened yesterday or last week or even a month ago or a week ago, if you keep looking back at what happened in your past and letting your past define you, you're going to trip over what's in front of you and what the journey is and experiencing that new journey that's in front of you. We're all guilty of it. We're all guilty of it. I used to live in the past. I used to bring up the past a lot. I never could move on. Damn, sorry. I could never move on. But I've learned that throughout the time that, you know, I've been in the last 3 months. I mean, I feel like I'm a totally different person than I was a month ago, or even a week ago, or even a couple of days ago. And I'm learning to grow my own self. Sometimes we need that. When I say this, don't take this offensively or don't think that I'm like all about him or whatever. But people have put people in my life, at least over the last 3 months, that have
Yep.
kind of showed me and replayed my own story in front of me.
Yep.
You know, from anywhere from the official underscore Jordan McCullum to Donnie Hobbs to Lana Banks to a couple other people. And it's kind of like those people. Um, and this is a real like Jordan was official Jordan McCullum. A lot of people that follow me follow him because they associate me and Jordan together. Um, Jordan's going through a lot of shit right now, and I'm glad that he's acknowledging that. But that's his story to tell, not mine. But Jordan came in my life when I kind of needed somebody to kind of know. And he showed me things like what my past was or what I could go back to. I could go back to that lifestyle, but that me being around him showed me I don't need to go back to that lifestyle. I could end up like that again. Um,
Right.
I met somebody in between meeting, Donnie, and that person showed me that when I was 17 or 18 years old, man, I was all about acting crazy and acting wild. I mean, I do now, but I mean, as far as just random hookup. Um, and then I met Donnie, and like he is a male version of my damn self. I promise you. There's
Yeah.
a lot. Like I see a lot of myself in Donnie, and I think that's why me and him get along. We have both shared the same story. We both, our kids, but kind of didn't really turn their back on us, but kind of walked away and put those healthy boundaries in our addiction. We both have had addiction for quite many years, off and on. He didn't go to rehab. I did. Um, he's from his hometown is where me and the girls spend most of our time at. Um, his passion is just as bad as mine when it comes to giving back to other people. And he kind of ignited a flame in me, not romantically, so don't even um uh, relationship scares the fuck out of me. I can't even say that word. He's probably laughing. Fuck. But and but I can't stand that word right now. I can't even think about that word. But he ignited a thing to say, okay. And then I met Lana Banks over here. I met her randomly. I wasn't supposed to be in Texas. I went out there to surprise Donnie for an event. Ended up meeting her and kind of surprising her too because she's like, "What the?" Um, but I met her and she's an amazing, amazing chick. She goes above and beyond. Like I pulled her to the side about a couple situations that went on while I was there. This bitch, she didn't hesitate.
Nope.
She, she didn't take a breath. She didn't say, "Let me
Nope.
think about it." Her answer was just
I,
like that.
I said, let's roll out.
Yeah. And then for her, you know, and so for me, that was amazing that for her to be so open with me and just meeting me, I thought that was amazing. And just the stuff that she does, like I heard what she does on the side outside of what me and Donnie have talked about. She shared some of her story with me. Everybody's got a story, and I've always believed this, that whatever your story is, give it away and kind of know that you don't know what somebody's going through for that day or that time in their life. Ask them, hey, are you okay? Are you doing good? And that's what this 50 states 50 weeks project um is giving back to those people who have lost their self, people who don't have confidence in their self, people who just need that extra motivation to say, I'm worth it. Somebody
Yep.
believes in me. Somebody will come fly across country for me and randomly do this and be here and walk me through it. I think this is for me personally. I think these people are going to touch I know they are going to touch my life
Yep.
more than I will ever touch theirs, because it gives me back so much more to me than I
Yep.
can ever give to that person. Because seeing that person cry, or that person say thank you, or that person be like, oh my God, I love myself again. They may not love themselves right now because every day I don't love myself. I can't love somebody else romantically. And I can't, I slipped up and said that on live. I cannot believe I, but I won't even tell somebody as a friend I love them because it scares me, because so many people have walked away from me. And that, if you know,
But you
and
can't,
so,
bitch. I ain't going nowhere.
who did?
I said, you can't get rid of me. I ain't going nowhere.
No, that's Donnie's saying to me. He's like, I can't even get rid of you if I fucking wanted to. Oh, I've already, me and Donnie's already said this, that when he finds his person down the road and I find my person eventually one day, whenever I'm ready for that kind of relationship, I can't even think about that right now, that we come as a package deal. That be coming with me and I'm coming with him. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, he already knows. Like, I already know. Like, and I told him I'm not losing another best friend. I lost a best friend for a relationship, and I'm not willing. I'll go down with it. I'll go down with a fight. Like, and that's what kind of scares me with him is that we have got so close that he may just say one day, and that scares me. That scares me with anybody. That's why I told him I hate being vulnerable. I hate, and when I personally am the most vulnerable is when I feel comfortable. When I feel comfortable, I feel uncomfortable. I hate being vulnerable. I hate telling people how I feel. I hate telling people what they mean to me. And I think a lot of us do that. Let's see what they're saying. Look, guys, if y'all want to know where Gino's at or what happened to him, he's got an Instagram, DOAKGOGENO. Go holler at him. I'm not
Yeah.
answering that question.
Hey, Megan, if you've got questions for Mama June, go over to her live. Hey, Tom.
I do not stay in Florida anymore. The only
Look,
time I ever go to Florida
Okie Boy
is
John
when I
will
go
get
to
me in
Donnie's.
trouble. My husband's in the room too, but Okie Boy John will get me in trouble.
No, I'm not in Jensen Beach. My condo is still there. I just haven't went and got my shit. I'm waiting for somebody to leave. Yes, duh. She's on there. If you're talking about this one next to me, yes, I've talked to her. If you're talking about my Alana, she's fine. I just seen her yesterday.
Yeah, my name is Lana. Her daughter's name is
Yes, I ghetto. I can be ghetto. I can be. Hey y'all, what's up? It's really nice to meet you. My
I
name
was
is June,
just
and
messing
I'm
with you.
here, and
It's
I'm
all good.
here to what I'm saying. I can be in that voice when I need to, but I choose not to be in that professional voice all the damn time.
Okie Boy John, you're good. My husband knows. It's all innocent. He knows. He knows. He knows that he can trust me.
Yes, I've been back in contact with them. How is my daughter? She's fine. I just talked to them just right before I got on live, actually. Yes, we're actually filming season 6 right now, but I just got on here real quick. I'm gonna hop over to Instagram.
Oh my-
I'm gonna hop on over to Instagram, y'all.
okay.
Because a lot of people have been asking for updates on both sides, and that's the update right now with 50 states, 50 weeks. There's some. I ain't gonna lie to y'all guys.
I
This
just
all
met.
this TikTok
Said
love and
hi.
all this is cool, and there's some fine single men out here. I promise you that. And but then it's like, damn, like if I mean, that's my thing. If I was like looking for a relationship, I would be a TikTok hoe. I would be such a TikTok hoe. I promise you.
Hey, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them on here though. I've been good.
Hmm.
I've been. I just got COVID, so I'm just
I
kind
tell
of
I tell
like.
myself all the time, I'll be like TikTok shit. I'll be the TikTok hoe. But I don't because I mean too also because I do add a lot of people, a lot of guys on here. They're like, oh, we're just the new guy you're talking about. I mean Donnie's ended up on my fan pages on Facebook, but like I'm surprised ain't nobody wrote an article about him. But then I'm like, okay, maybe they're realizing that we're not together, you know. But yeah, don't even
Yeah.
ladies don't even lie. Y'all been TikTok hoes, just like there's been some dudes on here that been TikTok hoes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about like going to the ground and sleep with everybody because I'm not
Gotcha.
that girl.
Look, there's
I ain't that
TikTok
random hookup.
man. Look, there's TikTok man whores and there's TikTok hoes.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. There's people who are all over people on here, and it's just like crazy because, then I get the where can we talk? Can we be friends? You got to
Well,
stimulate me for me to even recognize you. I mean, like I said, like Donnie told you, I fangirled over Donnie for God a month. And I finally he put a message out there and it kind of resonated, and that's when I actually hit him up on thing because she's been in his live a couple
I've had
times, and he was
COVID. I,
my daughter. What? Hold on, my daughter had it, and it's no sickness, has no sickness. Is somebody said my daughter had it and had no symptoms or sickness, which is amazing. Jessica Chubbs, as a lot of people know her as, didn't have any symptoms. Alana got it 3 days later in the same house, and Alana was like about to
is that
die.
mom? You gotta try to. No, because it's the same
I'm not
weekend
sick. I
that I
just
have.
got like a sinus shit going on.
I can't come to New Orleans because the same weekend I'll be in Mississippi.
What you going to Mississippi for?
Swag Mom is coming from down from Canada.
I'm just, and to be honest with you, a lot of people are like, I'm glowing and all this shit. Honestly, guys, I'm just happy. I really am. For the first time in a long time, I'm actually happy. I'm content with
You know
myself.
why, you guys? Do you know why she is so happy? It's because she has finally surrounded herself with people that are not actually after for her money.
That and don't really give a fuck what I look like because I
We
mean,
don't.
honestly, like for me, but yeah, like I said, guys, I mean, I'm happy with myself for the first time. I've lost 35 pounds in the last 3 weeks. I've started
No,
caring more about
that is
myself, started loving myself more. I've started, realizing that I'm worth it, that I don't need somebody. I can want somebody, but I don't need anybody. I choose to have them in my life. If I don't, and
Yep.
they're not doing me the right way, then they don't deserve to be in my presence. And it took me a long
No,
time
you're
to get
saying
like
that's
that, guys.
listen. And that's what I like about.
No, no, I'm not strung out. I'm almost 19 months clean, bitch. I take weekly drug screens. I have to take those for production anyway for the last 19 months. So I mean, I take weekly drug screens. I make sure, I mean, I get tested all the time. I mean, that does that hold me accountable, make me sober? No.